Thank you. This is the video for your website, fworchestra.org. So this is the home page as you know it. So and this is the dashboard. When you log in, this is where you see. So without wasting much of our time, I'll talk about each places little by little. So for the posts, this is where you edit what comes out here on the latest blog. It's from this post. When you add a new post, it appears here. It appears here. I've created some posts that are not useful, so we can delete them and put other posts there for you. And you have to add images to posts. You add a featured image to it. Let's open a post and edit it. Let's see how it looks like. Sorry, I'm having a kind of slow network right now, so but we have to make do with what we have. Sorry. Yeah. So this tab, this space is the title, and we have the content box too. This is the content, but it's still loading. I think I clicked on something. So this is the post tab, the title, and the content. So this is the visual editor and this is the text editor. This is where you can write whatever code you want to write in HTML. So and this is visual, so you can use all this to work on it. You highlight, use them bold, and you can use it to increase the font and all that. And all these tools are for your use. And this one is to add image, audio, video to your stuff, to the post. And we have format, standard, image, video. I always advise you to use standard. It's okay. And this is where you create category. You can add a new category, or we can use predefined categories we've created before for our other posts. And this is where you can set settings for the post. You can set the heading, page title and all that. You can add it to it, or we can edit it. And this is the featured image. This is where we add the featured image for the post, and this is where we add the tags for the post. This is still for the heading, video background and all that. This is also page header and footer settings and all that. And these additional settings again. So the theme I use is very good. It has so many functions for you to use. So that's not about that. Let's move on to media. So media is the place where you see all uploaded images, pictures, and everything. I hope you understand. It's where you add pictures and everything. So all the pictures we've uploaded on the site since the beginning of the website is here. You can delete an image through here too. Just click on it. I have where you can delete it. You can delete it from there. And you can box select. So you delete more than one. You tap and click on delete selected and it's deleted automatically. So you can also upload new one by just clicking add new. So you can drag and drop. Maximum upload file is 64. And if you have a URL for an image, you just place the URL here and you tap upload and it will grab the image for you. As good as that. So the fun part is what I used in writing the contact us. So the form is made by Gravity Forms, a premium plugin. So which works, and you said you really like how it works. So this is the form. You can edit. Immediately click on edit. Use also a drag and drop interface. And if you need my help, you can always contact me and we'll discuss that. And the pages. Let's work on editing a page. So each pages are built with the Virtual Composer. It is now called WP Bakery. So the whole page is built with a builder called WP Bakery. So the whole page is built with that. So let's edit a page. All the pages are built with that. So they need to be aligned by anything. So this is it. This is the edit page. So when you're editing, it's always been virtual mode. This mode is visual mode, back end editor. So the classic mode is the normal place without the code, and the front end is for you to edit it from the front end, so you can see what you are doing immediately. You will see it immediately. But I prefer back end editor because it is faster for me. So whenever you need to edit something, let's say I want to change this image at the top. I want to change this image at the top. All I have to do is do this, edit it, clicking on the pencil button, select the image I want. If I want to remove this, I remove it. Add the image I want, set the image size, set the alignment, image style, the on click action. If I want to go to a URL, open a pretty photo, a pop-up of the photo, a bigger version, I can do that. And CSS animation for the element when you open it, we can also do that. So if you are done, you click on save changes. And if it is for the text, this text, you click the same pencil icon. So this one is written with some CSS code. Now this is the CSS code. So if you want to edit it, you have to edit the CSS code because of that, because of the complexity of that. So the theme has many elements, and if you want to add any element to build your page, you click on the plus button. When you click on the plus button, these are the elements available: contact, row, text blocks, icon, separator, zigzag, separator with text, message box. So these are the ones that came that with the theme. So you can, these are the ones that came with the theme, that are like made for the theme. The others are just made to help the theme. So this is it. You can select on any one, and when you click on it, you fill all the details. It comes as a pop-up, and you fill it and you do it and you save changes. Now this is the button. You tap and you do it. Now let's go back to how to create a row. It's very easy to create a row with Virtual Composer. Now you want to create a row on the home page. You are trying to edit the home page. I click on add element, then I select a row. Then the row is out. Then I make it the layout I want. If I want to make it a row just like this to fill the home once, then I have it perfect like this. But if I want it in 3 like this, then I have to go here and pick the 3 version. Then you can see the box has been divided into 3. Then you can select either, and you can add elements inside each rows. And if I want 5, I can. If I want 6, like this one now, I did something different. It is 2, but I wanted the two that I use something similar to this, but in this manner. You can see they are different. So if I want to make it the same thing like the former one, I make it big. I just need to copy the code. This is 1.4, 1/4 and 3/4. Then I just need to change it 3/4, 1/4, and that is it. That's changed. If I want 6, I tap on 6, and you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want an element inside, I tap on plus. Let's say I add the button element. Immediately I add it, it loads like this, gives me all the prompts I need to do, and I click on save changes. Now you can see there is no big plus like the other ones because there's something in it. So if I want to add something to it now, I need to click on the plus underneath, and I can add. And it is added. And that's just how to edit a page. Now on each pages I created, for the header I used sliders to create the header. I use slider. Anytime you are creating a page, always put the page attributes at default templates. Only when you want to set up WooCommerce shop or want to use WooCommerce shop, then you have to use either of the WooCommerce. I hope you get that. You don't need to set featured image for a page since you are building the page yourself. It's not a post. And you have the page header and footer option, making the header transparent using the light menu and logo. And I can increase or decrease the opacity, hide the top area. If I want a sidebar is just something like this row beside this whole content. It's called a sidebar, but we don't need something like that on the home page. So you can create a moving picture slideshow with different plugins that have been installed. We have Nivo slider, layer slider, and revolution slider. So this I built the home pages with revolution slider. It's easier to use, faster, and okay, one of the best. So now you select revolution slider, and under revolution slider you select the slider you want. Now I've created a lot of sliders, so I named them with the name of the page so I can know them when I need them. And these are additional options. Normally there is a predefined space in pixels that is added to the top and bottom of the page, so you can disable them here and here. And if you want to disable lazy loading, you click here, and if you want the preloader, you add the preloader here too. And I think that covers for the page. All pages are like this mostly, and if you're adding a page, it's the same thing also. Let's talk about the other places. On your blogs, people can comment. So if you want to check the comments, approve, disapprove, you go to under comments. And for the donations, let's click on the plugin. The donation which is under giving is showed below. So this is the giving page. That's everything we need. It has been connected with PayPal, but I don't think you've given me your real email for PayPal. So when we have that, we add it to it. So you can edit it and see how it looks like. You can add other donation forms, see donations, check people that donated to you. If you save their details, immediately this form is filled, it will have their name, email address, and last name if you want to thank them. And you can see the reports about how much donation has been sent in a month and all that. And we have the settings tab where you can make a general settings for all the forms. The tools, add-ons and updates are not really needed, but you can check the tools tab. And the ME calendar is another function you need on the website. It governs the calendar at the front end. It is where you add events any way you like. You add as many events as possible. You edit. So the calendar plugin I used is called Modern Event Calendar. So this is the dashboard. You can click on all events to see all registered events on the website. All registered events. So we have 2 events on this place. So I will create an event for you so you can see how it looks like. So this is it. You enter a name for the event. You enter the descriptions for the event. You enter a tag for the event. If you want it categorized, you add a category, and this is where you set the date, the starting date, the ending date, set the time for the event and the ending time too. And if you want to make it an all-day event, like to start from morning and end the same day, you mark that. You can hide event time, or you can hide the event end time. You can also add a time comment. If you want to make it a repeating event that goes on, normal, you can add that too. So it's automatically, and you can add a color here at this side. Any color you want is given to the event, and you can tap this and select the color you want. Drag this to any position of your want and select the picture you want, and that's it. You can add a schedule, add a location, URL, website URL to register, add organization, add the cost to it, set the featured image, and you publish, and you have an event to yourself. How that's understood. So we have other element on this page. This contact is created by a plugin called Contact Form 7. You don't need it since we don't use it, but you can leave it. It is used on the home page, for the contact form on the home page. Now this is for the galleries. This is where you can add galleries, but this is not the gallery plugin used on this website. I created a new gallery plugin for your website. And this is where to edit the donation plugin. When you click on the edit form, you can set the kind of settings you want: form display, donation goal, form content, terms and conditions, email notifications. You can set as many email notifications as possible to them and to yourself. We have portfolios, quick finders, themes. Themes is used to set all the users on the home page, the themes. So it's used for all those people on the home page, for the members that you want to create, for them to have a profile for details. It's a different thing if you want to have them log in onto the website, but for you to display them on the website, show them to externals, to everybody, you have to use this theme to create them, add them and fill it as it should. Now we have the testimonial. This is where you add the testimonial, picture, name and all. This is where you add news. And if you want to create a custom footer, you can do that too. This is for the Nivo slider, and the appearance is where you see the theme of the website, and the plugin is where you see the plugins installed on the website. You can activate, deactivate, delete, update plugins through the plugins tab. Users, this is where you see all registered users on the website. When you click it, you're able to see all registered users on this website. the tools, you don't really need it. WP Bakery, this is the settings for the page builder plugin, and this is the settings. This is where we can set all other settings we want. And under the settings you can see the general settings: writing, reading, discussion, media, permalinks, tiny MC advanced, justified image grid. Justified image grid is the plugin used for the gallery on the photos page. It has many functions. It has so many functions. So when you want to edit the functions, you come to settings, you click on justified image grid, and you get it. You don't need this dgem importer, and I think I should remove it. This is for MailChimp, for the integration, and we have layer slider and revolution slider too. If you have any problem on revolution slider, and create it for you and show you how to do it. Let me just show you how to work with revolution slider now. So this is revolution slider. So all sliders, you can edit them here by clicking on this edit button, or you can add new one here with the new button, or duplicate with the third button. So when you get there, you want to add more slide to the slide you are editing. When you over the plus here, you have adding box slides, or clicking on it and taking it to add one slide. When you click on either box slide or one, it takes you to the media page for you to pick as many images as you want. And this is where this also drag and drop. You add a layer, either text, image, audio, video, button, shape, object, or you want to import it. And there's object library for shapes. So let's click on this one. If I want, I use these ones to move, take it around. Or I can move it around with my mouse, just dragging to anywhere. And this is where I can edit. I'll be able to edit it the way I want, set the color, border, transformation, and everything. And this is where I can add the animations to it and behavior. To add the animation, this is where I can add it to it. I can also add other settings to it, and also other settings here on this slider settings. And if you want to, instead of you creating from scratch, setting all the animations, you can always tap on this and click on duplicate. So when you duplicate, you'll be asked to input a name. When you put a name, it will create another name with all the settings of the one you want to duplicate, and you have it. And that's that for that. User Pro is the plugin used for people, for members to log in, log out, and create an account on your website. So with this, they can create as many websites as possible. Can create as many assets for themselves as possible, and you can restrict it if you want. It has many settings to that which you can check out. Thanks for watching, and I'll send more videos if you need them. Thank you.